Did you ever hear a song so good it felt like lightning in a bottle? But then the artist disappeared like they were never there? 1970 was packed with those kinds of moments. From psychedelic rock to fuzzy gospel riffs, these one-hit wonders lit up the airwaves, then vanished into music history. Let's dig into the tracks that ruled the year, just once. Number 1, Venus, Shocking Blue. Before Bananarama made it flashy in the 80s, Shocking Blue lit the fuse. Venus wasn't just a hit, it was a global takeover. This Dutch rock band crashed into the US charts at number 1 in early 1970. It had fuzz guitars, a hypnotic hook, and Mariska Virez, whose vocals were so powerful, people thought she was the Dutch Janis Joplin. Fun fact, the song was written in just a few hours and sold over 7 million copies. After that, Shocking Blue vanished in the smoke they created. Number 2, In the Summertime, Mungo Jerry.
In the summertime, when the weather is high, you can stretch right up and touch.
Bare Feet, Bicycles, A Lazy Grin. In the Summertime was written in 10 minutes, 10 exclamation marks, by frontman Ray Dorset. And somehow, that casual magic made it a global phenomenon. Skiffle meets blues meets pure sunshine.
But we do as we please when the weather's fine. We go fishing or go sailing in the sea.
The song hit number 3 in the US, but topped the UK, Australia, and just about every other sunny place on Earth. It's still one of the best-selling summer singles of all time. But Mungo Jerry never had another chart hit this hot. Number 3, Love Grows, Where My Rosemary Goes, Edison Lighthouse. You've heard this on TikTok, haven't you? Cheerful, breezy, and totally addictive. Edison Lighthouse wasn't even a real band at first, just a studio project fronted by singer Tony Burrows. Fun twist? Burrows performed 5 top 40 hits under 5 different band names, all in 1970. But Love Grows was the sweetest of them all, hitting number 1 in the UK and becoming an American earworm. After that, Edison Lighthouse flickered out, but Rosemary lives on in playlists everywhere. Number 4, Vehicle, The Ides of March.
Stranger in the black sedan, or would you hop inside my car? I got pictures, got plenty, I'm a lovable man, and I'm
Funky horns, dirty guitars, and one line everyone remembers. I'm your vehicle, baby. Yeah, you know it.
I got pictures, got plenty, I'm a lovable man, and I can take you to the nearest star. I'm your vehicle, baby.
This track was a brass rock explosion, and it zoomed all the way to number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. It was actually written by Jim Peterick as a joke about a clingy girlfriend. The joke? It became Warner Bros. The fastest-selling single ever. But lightning struck just once. The Ides of March were done before summer even ended.
Great God in heaven, you know I love.
Number 5, Spirit in the Sky, Norman Greenbaum. It's gospel rock by a Jewish guy on it with a fuzz guitar, only in 1970. Norman Greenbaum wrote Spirit in the Sky in 15 minutes after watching a gospel show on TV. He wasn't religious, but he loved the sound. The track went number 3 in the US and sold over 2 million copies with just one fuzzy, reverb-heavy riff. It's been used in over 60 films and commercials, but Greenbaum never hit the charts again. He literally bought a chicken farm. Number 6, Hey There Lonely Girl, Eddie Holman. That falsetto, unmatched. Eddie Holman's voice didn't just sing heartbreak, it cracked it open. Hey There Lonely Girl had actually been recorded before, but when Holman released his version in 1970, it soared to number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. It's been called one of the most emotional soul ballads of its era, and rightly so. It became an R&B staple, emotional, dramatic, and somehow comforting. Despite the vocal acrobatics and success, Holman never scored another big hit. One soaring ballad, and then he was gone. Number 7. Ma Belle Amie, T-Set.
Ma belle amie, après tous les beaux jours, je te dis.
Dutch pop makes another appearance, this time with a sunny love song wrapped in an accent. T-Set's Ma Belle Amie climbed to number 5 in the US, proving that language barriers didn't stand a chance against good vibes. Ma Belle Amie means my beautiful friend in French, but the rest of the song is in English. That sweet little bilingual twist gave it an air of romance and mystery, and probably helped it charm American radio.
Ma belle amie, I'm in love with you.
The song blended French charm, catchy guitar, and a melody that felt like a beach holiday. They sold over 1 million copies in the US alone. But after this hit, the band faded back into European radio silence. How old were you in 1970? And which one-hit wonder stuck with you the most? Let us know in the comments. And subscribe for more vinyl stories. Number 8. Mississippi Queen, Mountain.
Mississippi Queen, if you know what I mean.
Hard rock, cowbells, swampy attitude. Mississippi Queen was Mountain's thunderous debut, raw and loud with a southern stomp. It hit number 21 on the charts but became way bigger than its ranking. The song is now a staple of classic rock stations, covered by everyone from Ozzy Osbourne to rock bar bands everywhere. Mountain never hit the top 40 again, but their queen? She never really left. Number 9. Nah, nah, hey, hey, kiss him goodbye. Steam. No one knew who Steam was, mostly because they weren't even a real band. This song was thrown together by studio musicians as a B-side filler, but the joke was on them. It hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and became the ultimate crowd chant. Used in stadiums, protests, sitcoms, you name it. Steam disappeared. But this anthem of petty goodbyes lives forever. One fake band, one massive hit, 0 follow-ups. Number 10. Love is All Right, Cliff Nobles. It was actually the very first song Jones ever wrote for the band, and yes, it became their first single. So it literally felt like the first time in every way. It hit number 2 on the charts and became a go-to marching band and soul dance number. Cliff was technically credited, but the band did all the work, and he wasn't even on the final mix. A hit without a voice. And after that, no second act. From biker anthems to gospel fuzz, from Dutch pop to stadium chants, 1970 gave us more than music. It gave us moments, frozen in time, burned into memory. Let's dig up the ghosts of 1972's one-hit wonders. Number 1. Brandy, You're a Fine Girl. Looking Glass.
The sailor said, Brandy, you're a fine, what a
She pours whiskey. She wears a braided chain, but Brandy, she's lonely. This soft rock sailor ballad sailed straight to number 1 in 72 thanks to Elliot Lurie's dreamy voice and a melody that clings to your heart. They recorded it in a tiny New Jersey studio, and for a second, Looking Glass looked unstoppable. Even Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 gave Brandy her encore. But her sailor? He chose the sea, and the band never charted again. Number 2. Sunshine, Jonathan Edwards.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy.
This wasn't supposed to be a hit. It was a backup track, recorded only because the original song got accidentally erased. Turns out that accident was magic. Sunshine blasted onto the Billboard charts with its anti-authority bite right when America needed it most.
Sunshine, go away today. I don't feel much like this.
Vietnam, Frustration. A fed-up generation found an anthem in a quiet folk singer with a harmonica and a rebellious grin. One protest, one hit, one lasting echo. Number 3. Precious and Few, Climax.
And if I can't find my way back home.
Soft as a sunset, tender as a last goodbye. This love song made Climax a household name for exactly 3 minutes. It hit number 3 in the US and even topped the Cashbox charts. Written by guitarist Walter D. Nims and brought to life by lead singer Sonny Garassi's velvet vocals, the song was Prom Night.
Just that few are the moments we took and shared.
After that, the band dissolved into silence just like the fading last note. At number 4, Hold Your Head Up, Argent. Rod Argent had already rocked the 60s with the Zombies. But this was different. Anthemic, gritty, electric. Built on a hypnotic organ riff that made radios smoke and crowds shout, this song hit number 5 on the US charts.
Hold your head up, hold your head up.
It was bold, it was proud, and it told every woman loud and clear, hold your head up high. After this hit, Argent faded into prog rock obscurity, but not before making one bold final stand. Number 5, How Do You Do? Mouth and McNeil. A Dutch duo, a playful ping-pong of voices, and lyrics that sounded like a hug wrapped in sunshine. Mouth, Willem Duin, had a booming voice. McNeil, Maggie, had charm.
And you will say, na 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 na, please give me more.
Together, they created the weirdest earworm of 1972, reaching number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100 and confusing every American DJ with their names. But when they split, they left behind just one question. How do you do? Next up at number 6, Motorcycle Mama, Sailcat. This wasn't just a song, it was a cartoon on vinyl. Sailcat's laid-back biker anthem rode the wave of early 70s counterculture, hitting number 12 on the charts. The album even came with comic book artwork, a whole illustrated journey about freedom and leather jackets.
Well, from my heart, if the chain don't break.
After that, the motorcycle stalled, and Sailcat rolled off into the sunset. Number 7, Joy, Apollo 100. It's Bach, but make it disco. Apollo 100 took Yesu, Joy of Man's Desiring, and turned it into a synth-powered joyride straight to number 6 on the US charts. One part classical, one part 1970s roller rink, and somehow it worked. No lyrics, no vocals. Just an instrumental so catchy it made Baroque music sound like funk. Apollo 100 dropped the beat and then dropped off the map. Number 8, Popcorn, Hot Butter. Before Daft Punk, before EDM, there was Popcorn. This was the sound of a robot discovering rhythm and throwing a dance party. Originally written by Gershon Kingsley, Hot Butter's 1972 version made it a worldwide hit. It charted in over 10 countries and inspired 1 million arcade soundtracks. It was weird. It was addictive. And, like popcorn, it was gone in a flash. Number 9, Beautiful Sunday, Daniel Boone. Daniel Boone's Beautiful Sunday was the sunshine you could hum. It became a surprise smash, number 1 in Japan, big in the UK, and a karaoke staple forever.
Oh, my, it's a beautiful.
With its hand claps and smiley guitar strums, it was like the musical version of Pancakes on a Sunday morning.